I would like to thank the persons who asked the European Center for Law and Justice to organize this meeting. This meeting has been organized originally at the demand of the Metropolitanate of Montenegro, of the Serbian Orthodox Church, in relationship with local lawyers. The meeting is hosted by a member of the Parliament of Montenegro, member of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Montenegro, Milan KNEŽEVIĆ. Unfortunately, this member of parliament could not attend the session because he is deprived of his passport. So, although he is a member of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, he cannot attend the session because he has no more passport for various reasons. I also told you that the meeting was organized at the demand of the Serbian Orthodox Church and the Metropolitanate of Montenegro, but as well, unfortunately, they are not able to be here today. They informed me only yesterday that they renounced to take part officially in this hearing. Therefore, we will have for this meeting two persons. One is Mr. Miroje Jovanovic, who is the lawyer representing the MP, Mr. Milan KNEŽEVIĆ, who is a member of the Assembly, and he will be able to speak on his behalf. And we have also present Mr. Slaven Radunovic, who is a member of the Parliament in Montenegro, and who is also chairman of the Parliamentary Commission in charge of the European integration of Montenegro. He is part of the opposition party to the ruling government. Just as an introduction, I would like to tell you that although Montenegro is not a very big country in Europe, what is happening is important in relation to the relationship between state and church and to the freedom of religion. The law adopted last December 27, that is now in force, is very problematic under various extents. Some aspects are clearly contradictory to the European law. For example, the law forbids the churches to run primary schools. So according to the law, a religious community cannot found or run a primary school. And for secondary schools, the curricula are under strict control by the state. Also, another provision, the law forbids the parents to teach religion to their kids over 11 years old. After 11 years old, the parents need the express consent of the kid to give them teaching of religion. The law also tends to transfer the properties of the church, of the majority church in Montenegro, to the state. And we can understand from the political background of the law that the aim of this law is to establish a kind of national church independent from the Serbian Orthodox Church, and that would be founded on a man today who was a priest until 1997 when he was excommunicated, and who presents himself today as the head of a church of Montenegro, but that is not recognized by any other church. So we are really in the middle of a story where we see a government trying to create, to weaken the majority church and to transfer his properties to himself and probably to another church that would be under its control. And a law that is clearly also limiting freedom of the communities and freedom of the parents. So it's a problematic law in Europe today. We haven't seen such law for decades, It's clearly against all European and international standards in terms of freedom of religion and state and church relationships. So it is important to address this issue not only for Montenegro, but because we cannot accept, in my opinion, such provision to be enforced in Europe today. So I would like to give first the floor to Mr. Slaven Radunovic. Thank you very much.